You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. And something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Masquerade in the Woods, Shepard's Path. So y'all have been so kind as to tell me what the answer to that thing is. It's no less confounding. Let me see if it works. It's a ticket. How the fuck did I do that? How the fuck does that work? How do you get ticket from that? Wait. 57 Park Road, apartment 2, 102 Black Mill. Prove your commitment. Record it. Leave no trace. Let the one-horned man come. You will have your seat. The fuck? Oh boy. Guess you're not as dumb as you act after all. Jesus. Jump scare. Mask attack. Yeah, so hey, that was pretty fucking creepy. Hey! Stripe Tail, hey! I open my eyes, blinking. Mason stands above me, a paw on my shoulder. I push myself up from the couch, darting my head around the room as it spins. Just as quickly, my paw shoots up to the ache in the back of my neck, just where my skull meets it. Hey, easy now! I shut my eyes, sucking in air through gritted teeth. Mason helps me steady myself with one paw, lifting his other one to my nose. Looked like you were having a pretty bad dream. His thumb pulls away with a red stroke across it. Where's the big guy? The possum takes a seat next to me on the sofa, splaying his slithering tail out over the cushions as he looks around the hall. It takes me a second to register his question, but before I scan the room once more. He, left. I swallow, trying to get my bearings as I search for the mask. Left? But it's not on the table. I nod. To get the gun I lost back at the mill. I turn back to Mason, only to notice the purple visor hanging by the leather straps in his paw. He quirks his eyebrow at me. You good, bro? You look even worse than when I left. I nod, shuffling back on the couch, away from the mask. I'm fine, just bad dream. Mason stays, looking like a question mark, making it clear he's not buying it. What are you doing back? I thought you were gonna go pick up, I blink, searching my brain in an attempt to change the subject. Something. Looking over his slim frame, whatever it was he was gonna get, he doesn't have it with him. Take me on. Water time. Possum smirks, shrugging and pushes himself off the couch. Meh, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't exactly feel like working more tonight. Doubt he's awake anyway. He shuffles forward to the desk, one leg dragging more than the other. He pats his pocket. Came back to check up on you. Doc's orders. Placing the mask back down on the table, he hops up next to it, letting his legs dangle off the side. River told him to check on me? Looks like you two have been busy, though. He lifts a clawless digit, pointing at the brick wall. Ah, yeah. A real hit list. I love it. The smirk is almost audible as he says it, followed by a low chuckle. I lift my paw to my nose, feeling the warm red liquid still ooze from it. My ear twitches towards the door as footsteps become audible. Soon after, Shepard steps through the entrance, his fur plastered down, looking drenched. Guessing Doc sent you. Mason nods, leaning back on his paws. Sup? Shepard shakes his head with a sigh. His eyes move from the possum to me, then to the wall. My paws fly to cut my nose, my body freezing on the spot. He stops next to me, staring at the blood graffiti. Despite the irony smell, my nose fills with the overwhelming scent of forest and wet fur. I swallow, speaking up in a whisper. I swear, it wasn't meant... Found what you went looking for? The possum speaks up behind us, forcing the striped beast's eyes away from the carved brick with a low grunt. They momentarily stop on me, making me cower under his questioning gaze. He raises his paw, slowly moving mine aside, and runs his wet thumb across my nose. He unzips the bag and pulls out a pistol, muddy and still dripping. Gonna need cleaning. Stepping over to the possum, he goes to put the gun down, only to stop suddenly, eyes fixed on the table. He shakes his free paw, causing water droplets to spray everywhere, before picking up the piece of paper. He scans it. Mason looks down at it over his shoulder. What? What's up? How? What? He turns on the spot, holding up the withered note, and gives me a stern look. How did you solve it? Huh. Chapter 4. Somber kings seldom sing. Damn, I like their... Man, I love their little chapter introductions. Damn, this game's got a lot of style to it. Oh. Second, y'all. Water time. Damn. I know your profile said discreet, but I didn't think you'd rent a place just for this. I stroll through the short entrance into the cramped apartment. The place is damn near empty. I just moved in a couple days ago. Haven't really had time to unpack. I run a paw through my fur, tilting my head to glance over my shoulder at the meager fox. Don't see any boxes. Head down, he lifts the semi-transparent plastic bag up on the shaky dining table, unpacking the contents with an awkward, forced laugh. I roll my neck, step behind him, and place my paws on his hips. Pressing my front to his back, I lean my muzzle in close, planting a small kiss in between the thick fur on his neck. He pulls away, exhaling as he lifts the cheap bottle of wine from the bag. Excuse me? I step back, rolling my eyes and crossing my arms. Not a great start. Got any glasses? I scan the place, eyes landing on the tiny nook of a kitchen shoved in the corner of the place. Dude doesn't even have a microwave. He spins around, lifting a digit in the opposite direction. Bottom drawer. He forces a sheepish smile, but seems unable to meet my eyes. I chuckle, walking over to the old dark wood dresser. Might be fucking vintage by the looks of it. Bending down, I make sure to put some sway into my hips. If my tail was any longer than a nub, I'd be lifting it for sure. The drawer contains exactly 2 glasses. Cheap, mass-produced, generic wine glasses you get at a furniture store along with those cheap-ass scented candles. My interest peaks at what else the drawer contains. Wine glasses, one ply, hooked a bundle of rope with a claw. Kinky type, huh? I grin, striking a pose, letting the rope dangle from my digit. The fox looks over, staring blankly at me for a second before he chuckles, lifting a paw to scratch his neck. Yeah. Nervous too, apparently. But a bit of rope is always promising. I chuckle, drop the rope under the bed, and hand the glasses to the awkward canine. Should add that to your profile, you know. Stuff like that helps. I don't need dating advice. The fox cuts me off, his tone cold and standoffish. Okay, dude, chill. Don't have to be such a dick about it. Whatever. He unscrews the metal cap on the bottle and pours up a generous glug in each glass, before handing one back to me. I grab his forearm, teasingly running my trimmed claws against the skin as I lead him to the sofa. I sit down, lifting my legs and folding them to sit cross-legged, facing the fox. Hey, Chester, that's some red fucking flags there. You probably need to get out. Tyler takes a seat next to me, facing forward, legs straight down the floor. I place a paw on his thigh, gently stroking his jeans. Chillax, dude. You're acting like this is like it's your first time. He takes a deep breath, slowly sinking back against the soft pillows, making the springs squeak. It is my first time. With a guy, I mean. Oh, for fuck's sake. What kind of bullshit have I gotten myself into this time? I sigh, closing my eyes with a nod. Let's go slow then, yeah? I let my paw slide further up his thigh towards his crotch. Might still be able to get some decent dick out of this. As soon as my paw approaches his package, he pulls back, seeming to snap back to reality. Was he daydreaming? I pull my paw back with a sigh, looking away. Maybe I should go. You don't seem all that interested in this. No, wait! He puts his paw on my forearm as I entangle my legs and stand up. He sighs uncomfortably, biting his lip, and stands up next to me. I'm sorry, okay? I'm just nervous. No shit, I answer in a sarcastic tone. I think you're really pretty. I just get nervous when I'm around new people. I don't think hookups are your thing, homie. He raises his glass, with his arm tense, like he's never held a wine glass before or something. Let's just have some wine and see where it goes. You mentioned wine when we wrote, right? I don't know anything about wine, but... Please? He pleads, the expression across his face matching. I roll my eyes, not like I'm gonna find another hookup this late anyway. Sure. I raise my glass to his, clinking the cheap cups together. Anything's better than that concoction they brew locally. What should we drink to? He asks sheepishly, eyes still drawn to the floor. I raise my paw to his chin, lifting his muzzle to look him in the eyes. To free love, baby! He lets out an even breath as if he'd been holding it in for a while. Free love. I put the glass to my lips and throw my head back, letting the tart alcoholic grape juice run down my throat. Even cheap shit'll get you drunk. He does the same, a lot slower to empty his. Guess his awkwardness is kind of cute, at least when he's not acting repulsed by my touch. You know. Fox chokes on the last few swallows, coughing into the glass and shooting a splash of wine out over his cone snout. I can't help but giggle a little as inexperience. I'll get you something to wipe your fur. I let my eyes wander the place, looking for some paper towels or cloth of some kind, before remembering the place is bare as fucking bone. I spot the door to the bathroom instead. Be right back. Tyler keeps coughing into his arm as I put my glass down on the small couch table and turn the corner to the bathroom. As empty as the rest of the place. No soap, no shampoo. At least dude's got toilet paper. I reach down, unrolling a couple squares and rip them off. Here, got you some... The fox snaps away from the dining table, both glasses in his paws. Refilled. I smile, placing a paw on my hip and hold the paper out. He puts one glass back down, taking the paper and pressing his muzzle into it. I step over to pick the free glass up, and the fox stops me, holding out his glass instead. This one's yours. Oh, boy. I quirk an eyebrow at him as he watches me. As if it matters which glass I drink out of when the whole point of this is to roll around in each other's fluids. I roll my eyes, taking the correct glass out of his paw. I take a sip, stepping closer, letting my hips roll as I do. Feel more comfortable, handsome? He nods, at first taking a step back as I get up close. I grab his paw, guiding it to my hip as I slowly sway them from side to side in a dance-like motion. He gulps, stiffly holding on to my side. Good. I place my free paw on his chest, motioning him back. He follows obediently, his calves connecting with the bed frame. The light push on his shoulder, he sits down. I lift the glass out of the way, nimbly undoing the buckle and top button of my pants. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. But before I go, I'm going to go ahead and give a quick shout out to my bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all you do for the channel. We are greatly appreciated. And thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It is greatly appreciated, and you are awesome. And thank you to our gold tier patron, Amr. You are awesome. We love you. We hope you enjoy your icon. And if y'all want to get your names in the end credits, it's as little as $5. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!